Welcome to Mat Pilates. I have a huge pillow because I don't have a squishy ball, but if you have a squishy ball, that's ideal. If you have a pillow, that works too. I'm just going to place this off to the side. And then we'll come to the back of our mat and take our feet about hip distance apart. And on your inhale, reach your hands up and look up. On your exhale, navel to spine, and then round down, chin to chest. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Weight into your heels, and then slowly roll up and stack one vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach your hands high, look up. And exhale, round down. Bend your knees a lot or a little, and then we'll roll all the way back up. And we'll just do that one more time, waking up our spine. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, roll down. And then slowly walk out to plank. And take your hands directly under your shoulders. Spread your fingers really wide. And take your feet hip distance apart. Pull pubic bone towards your low ribs. And then energize your legs. Press out of your shoulders. On your inhale, lengthen through the top of your head. And on your exhale, press back into down dog. Sink your hips high and heels down. Inhale, ripple forward into a plank. And exhale, ripple back into down dog. So we're undulating through our spine. Inhale to come forward. And exhale, pull it back. The initiation of core activation really brings this movement to what it is. So pull the core in to ripple back, and then hug core in to ripple forward. And we'll do that 3 more times. Starting to link breath with movement. 2 more. And last one. And then press back to down dog. And start to send your sits bones up towards the ceiling, and then reach through the backs of your heels down to the mat. On your next breath in, reach right leg up towards the sky. And then exhale, step to your right thumb. On your inhale, reach your hands up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, airplane your body forward. Trace your hands down by your sides. Inhale, reach the hands up. And exhale, lift your back leg. Shift all the weight into your right foot. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. So you're protecting the hamstring. And then square the hips down to the ground. And either point or flex your lifted foot. From here, we're going to hover the fingertips away from the ground, bend into your right knee a lot, and then straighten the leg, bring the arms out to the side, bring the low ribs in, core is tight here. Bend the knee, bring the arms down, and then start to straighten out-ish the leg, keeping a little micro bend in the knee. Bend a lot, dip down, and lift up. Think about lifting into the back body. Last 2. And 1. And then step your foot to the back of your mat. Plant your hands. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Send the left leg high on your inhale. Exhale, step to your left thumb. Inhale, reach your hands high. Square the hips to the front. Exhale, airplane the body forward. And then inhale, hands high. Exhale, hands down, shift your weight into your left foot, lift your right foot. Active through the foot, square the hips down to the earth. Bend into your straight leg a lot, and then straighten, lift. Bend, reach hands down, and lift. We have 3, 2, 1, and then step back, plant your hands, and take down dog. And on your next inhale, ripple forward into a plank pose. And we'll be here for 1 minute with army crawls. So we'll bring our right arm down, Left forearm down, right hand up, left hand up. Left forearm down, right forearm, left hand, and right hand. Just alternating side to side. And trying to stabilize our pelvis as much as we can while we're doing this. Continue to breathe. Try to keep the hips in line with the shoulders. Nice work, keep it up. "20 seconds left. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Untuck your toes and then walk the hands forward. Keep the hips stacked over the knees. And melt the forehead and chest down. Look between your hands. On your exhale, navel to spine and around. And then thread your right arm under your left. Take your right ear down and twist. Walk your left hand out. And then press into your left fingertips. Reach your right hand back to where it was. Sink the chest. Look forward. And then on your next exhale, round. And thread left arm under right this time. Left ear comes down. And then plug into your right fingers. Reach your left hand forward. And then bring your forearms down to the mat. We're going to go into scapular protraction and retraction. So forearms are down, elbows directly under the shoulders. And spread your fingers wide. From here, we'll walk the knees back behind our hips, but they're down for now. Navel to spine. Now, press your shoulders into the ground. Shoulder blades come apart from one another, just a micro movement. And then on your exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together like you have a pencil between your scapula. Inhale to press them away. Exhale, retract the scapula together. Inhale, protract them away from one another. We'll do that a few more times. Keep the low navel in. And head part of the spine. So maybe look a little bit past your fingertips as we do this. We'll do one more. Knees stay down or you lift them. And we have 5. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the core in and then press them apart. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, knees down for just a brief moment. Bring your hands to the ground, lift your forearms, and then take your legs back. And think about tailbone reaching between your heels. Scapula hug together, and then press them apart. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good, knees down. Cross the ankles and bring your legs forward. We'll straighten the legs out and And have a micro bend in the knees. Flex the ankles. Dial the heels down. Reach forward. And from your sits bones, lengthen through the top of your head. Inhale. And on your exhale, contract into your C curve. Roll back. Soften shoulders away from ears. And then grab imaginary bar in front of you and pull it. Bend your elbows to the side. Lift into a long spine. Contract. Roll back, almost touching your low back. Maybe you are. And then pull the imaginary bar towards your chest and lift up into a long spine. And you're opening through the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, pull up. We'll do that 4 more times. Exhale to contract and ground. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Reach the arms forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, full roll down. Navel to spine as you do. And work nice and slow. 1 vertebra down at a time. And then inhale to reach the arms overhead. Keep the low ribs in. And exhale, chin to chest. Slowly lift up. Navel to spine as you reach past your feet. Inhale, long spine up. Exhale, contract. Lower all the way down, slow and steady. And then reach hands overhead. And exhale to come up. Reach forward, navel to spine. Inhale, long spine up. Exhale, contract. And slowly come all the way back up. And reach over the legs. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, contract. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, come all the way up. This time when you do, lift your right leg up, come to a long spine. Good. Slowly lower the leg, lower back onto your mat. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, chin to chest. As you roll up, left leg lifts. And slowly contract. And lower 1 vertebra at a time. Good, we'll do that 2 more times on each side, lifting the leg as we come to a long spine, almost like a half teaser. And then contract and lower, slow and steady. Inhale at the bottom, exhale at the top. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come all the way back down. Good, 1 more time each way. And slowly lower all the way down. Good. And take a full body stretch. Reach arms overhead. Point the toes away from the fingertips. Walk the legs together. Let the ribs flare up. Okay, from here, bring the feet in towards the seat. Take the hands behind the head. Interlace the fingers to the webbing. And then elbows are going to want to open wide, but bring them to the periphery of your vision. From here, take your legs into tabletop. Glue the knees together and point the feet. Inhale. Exhale, spinal flexion. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Dial the superficial abdominals down. And then on your next exhale, extend the legs out to a 45. Inhale them back in. Exhale, extend out to a 45. Inhale back in. Good. Exhale. Try not to let the low back arch even more as the legs go out. Try to keep it as is with your core engagement. Lift the shoulders another inch off the mat. We have 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees to tabletop, flex the ankles. Now press the soles of the feet out and bend the knees over the hips. Lift the head a little bit higher. Extend, exhale, inhale, bring it in. Nice work. We have 8 more. And 7. And 6. 5. 4. 3. Lift shoulders even higher. 2. And 1. Bend the knees, lower the head and shoulders down. Take the knees wide, heels connect, and feet are flexed. On your next exhale, you'll lift your head and shoulders, press your legs, inner thighs hug together, and then bend the knees and lower your head. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Good, we have 8. Slow and steady for 7. Exhaling out of your mouth really helps activate the core for 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Stay up in spinal flexion, head stays lifted, point the toes, crisscross the legs, all the way up, and lower, beat, 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 and lift. Keep the shoulders lifted, navel to spine. You slowly lower and lift. Cross, cross. Keep the breath moving. 5 and 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Rest your head. Take your shins into your hands. Take your knees wide and little circles around your low back. And make sure to go the other direction as well. And then take your feet down. I'm going to take my pillow. If you have your squishy ball, great. I'll take the pillow between my knees. Feet are hip distance apart. And then I'll take my palms down by my sides. Spread the fingers wide. From here, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lift the sacrum, back of the pelvis, one vertebra at a time. Send the knees over the ankles. Low ribs stay in. And then inhale to lower one vertebra at a time. Exhale, reverse into bridge articulation, slowly lifting up. And inhale to slowly lower all the way down. We'll do a few more like that. Working your way through any sticky spots in your low back. And next time you slowly articulate up, go ahead and really squeeze your ball or your pillow so you feel your glutes engage. And then you'll slowly lower down. And then once your sacrum touches, you can release that squeeze. And then squeeze and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And lower one vertebra at a time. And once you hit bottom, release the pillow. And reverse squeeze. And lower. Next time you lift into your bridge, we're going to squeeze the pillow for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just the right leg moves in and out. 14, 13, 12, 11. Left leg is stable. 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull the core in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze the pillow. Lift your heels and lower. Lift and lower. 18. Keep the squeeze nice and firm there. 4, 16. And 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. And 7. 6, nice work. 4, 5. And 4. 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels lifted and squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels still lifted. Squeeze in. Pulse up. 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 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels and slowly lower your back and your pelvis down. Then take the pillow and set it off to the side or the ball, whatever you have. And rearrange your feet. They're hip distance apart, palms still down by your side. And then lift back into your bridge. Lower an inch if this feels kind of icky on your back. Extend your right leg straight up. Point through your foot. Try to keep your pelvis level. And then send your leg forward in line with your left thigh and lift it up. And exhale, inhale up for 8 and 7 and 6, 5, low ribs in for 4 and 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg extended by your left thigh. Circle out and in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse other way. 6, 5, 4, pelvis stable. 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg straight up and pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down and take your foot down. Inhale here. Exhale, press the hips up. Inhale, extend your left leg straight up. And exhale, lower in line with your right thigh. Pelvis is level. Inhale up. Exhale, extend, reach through your toes, and lift. For 8 and 7 with your breath, and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your legs straight out by your thighs, circle out and in. Little circles for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. And 1. Extend your legs straight up and pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower all the way down. And then take your foot down. Take your feet as wide as your mat. And windshield wiper your legs. Let them fall to the right and to the left. And then we'll grab our ball or our pillow. If you have a pillow, you might want to fold it up. If you have a ball, it will go right under your scapula. And then take your feet down. Hands come behind your head. And then on your inhale, drape your head over. You're in spinal extension. Exhale, lift into spinal flexion. Inhale, drape over your object underneath your back, your scapula, and then exhale to lift up. Inhale and exhale. We have 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, drape over your object. And then as you exhale, lift your right knee into tabletop. Twist left elbow towards right knee. You take rotation, come back through a neutral spine, and then inhale down. Exhale, same leg, elbow to knee, left to right knee, and then lower, inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. We have 12, 11, and 10, 9, 8, and 7. Good job. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Stay here. Reach your left arm past your knee. Little pulses up and up, up and up. We have 11, 10, 9, 8. Pull the tummy in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Other side. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee into tabletop. Try to tap your right elbow to your knee and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up and lower. 12, 11, and 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, and 4, 3, And 1, and hold. Now reach right arm past left thigh, little pulses, up and up. Feel the navel engage. We have 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your leg and stretch over your object. And then extend your legs out, flex your ankles, pull the low belly in, and on your next inhale, breathe into the front body. On your exhale, start to drag your heels or hover them in, lift into spinal flexion, lift your legs into tabletop, and then slowly bring the heels down, extend the legs out and drape over your pillow or your ball. Inhale. Exhale, slowly drag the heels in, lift into tabletop, feet are flexed the whole time, and then drop the heels, slowly lower the head over your object. Okay, we'll do that 13 more times. Inhale to extend out. Exhale to come back up. 11 more. And 10. Good. Keep going. Nice and slow. About 7 more. One or two left. And then eventually you'll extend your legs out and take your arms overhead. And then remove the pillow off to your side. Take both knees towards your chest. And wrap your hands and interlace your fingers around your right shin. Extend your left leg out. Lift your head and shoulders. Hug your knee towards your chest for a single leg stretch. And then switch. Grab the other shin and switch. And switch. And switch. Keep the shoulder blades lifted off the mat. Switch. And switch. For 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take both shins into your hands, lift your head, extend out into double leg stretch, and bring it in. Extend arms overhead, bring it in, curl into a little ball. We have 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, breathe, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet and drop the head. Nice job. Take the knees back towards the chest, hands behind your legs. Good. Now, rock all the way up to your seat. We're going to take rolling like a ball, but elbows are going to connect to your knees. Hands face in towards one another. And lift your legs or your feet off the mat. Engage your core. Roll back. Keep the knees to the elbows and lift up to balance. 4 more like that. Roll back, like a ball. Lift up, try not to lose that elbow-knee connection. 3, 2, and 1. And then extend the legs out. Reach the arms up and fold over your legs. Nice work. Great. So next we'll come into a prone position onto our front side. And we'll stack our hands on top of one another, elbows go wide. Take your knees as wide as the mat, flex your ankles, connect your heels for froggy, and then you can rest your forehead down. Plug your pubic bone into the mat, engage your low abdomen, and then on your exhale, press your feet up, lift your thighs, and inhale to lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, for 8, and 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We add on. We'll lift our legs into froggy, squeeze the inner thighs together like we're squeezing our pillow or our ball. Release the thighs out and lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze, out and lower. 8, keep pressing pubic bone down, engaging the low navel to the spine. And 7, and 6, squeeze, release, and lower. For 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lengthen the legs out. And take the legs about hip distance apart. Take hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Keep the core engaged. Hug the elbows towards your side. And then lift into a little swan preparation. Keep hugging the elbows in. Soften the shoulders back and down. And then lower. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale, press up, lift, keep the core engaged. And exhale to lower. 2 more like that. Last one. And lower it down. Take your knees to touch now. Bend your knees and reach for the outside of your foot or your ankle. And then lower your head down. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, kick into your hands, lift your chest, open through the chest, maybe lift the thighs off the ground. And then inhale, lower. Hug heels to glute. Exhale, kick into your hands and lift up. And then inhale, lower. Exhale, kick, lift, lift, lift. And inhale, lower. We'll do that a few more times. Exhale, kick and reach, open through the pecs. And slowly lower. Exhale, kick. And inhale, lower. One more time like that. Slowly lower down. Release your legs, hands under your shoulders, and press into a child's pose. I like to keep my knees together to release the low back more. And then reach the hands forward, rest the forehead down. Good. And then roll up, stack one vertebra at a time. Okay, the next part, you can take your pillow between your legs for this section or not. We're coming into side lying. So on my left hip, and I'll extend my left arm out. And then squeeze the pillow between my knees and point my feet from here. Head can rest. You can take your top hand in front of you and tip the fingers. Really zip the navel towards the spine. Let the sideways lift from the ground. Just the legs are gonna lift together and lower. They lift and lower. Lift and lower. We have 7. Feel left oblique really working. And 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Now reach your top hand overhead. We're going to press into our bottom palm a lot. Engage the core even more. Work the legs forward of your torso a little bit. And then on your next exhale, press into your bottom forearm. Lift and reach past your hip and lower. Exhale, lift your torso. Reach your hand past your hip and lower. Come down. Lift and lower. Exhale up. 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Reach arm overhead. And then walk your right forearm in. Side waist is going to stay lifted. From here, palm is grounded and your elbows directly under your shoulder. I'm going to take my left or right hand over my hip and slowly engage the core, press into your supportive hand, roll onto your glutes, lift into teaser, maybe reach the other hand up, lower the hand down, come back down to your side. Good. Exhale, lift up to teaser, maybe other arm reaches, other arm comes down, and you lower down to your hip. Exhale, lift, and reach, lower to your side. And exhale, lift, lower, and 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Then swing your legs around. We'll come into the other side, starting with our arm down. Legs are straight. Feet are pointing. Top hand comes in front for extra support. Fingertips down. Engage the core. Lift the side waist off the ground. Low ribs stay in. Just the legs. On your next exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze the legs together and lower. For 8, 7, 6, good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, press into your bottom hands and reach your top hand overhead. And you'll press into your bottom hand, really engage the core a lot. Press up and reach and lower upper body. Lift legs and upper body. and lower, up, and down. 7. Much easier to exhale on the up. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Big stretch, reach your arm overhead. And then bring your right forearm down. Elbow under the shoulder. Low ribs pull up. From here, reach your hand over your hip. Press into your bottom hand, engage your core. And roll to your glutes, lift up. Reach other hand to teaser. Bring other hand down. Come to your side. Exhale, lift. And reach down to your hip. And exhale, lift down to your side. Keep going. We have 5 and 4. 3. 2. 1. Nice work. Take the pillow off to the side. And, all right, little time to finish with a little cardio. Not super high intensity cardio. Bring your feet together and squat your hips back into like a chair pose almost. Good. Step out to the side together and out together. Sink the hips even lower each time. We're only here for a minute. And sink, pull the core in, low ribs stay in, and we're just hinging from the hips. Good, about halfway there. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it down, down, feet together. Last 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. Nice. Come to the back of your mat. A little stretch out. And then we'll end. Inhale, reach hands high. Exhale, roll down. Walk out to plank. And then exhale, ripple back into your down dog. Hips high. Send your heels down. And pedal out the feet one at a time. Reach your right leg high. Stack right hip over left hip. Keep both legs long. And you can look underneath your right armpit. And square the hips. And bring the right foot down. Reach the left leg high. And stack left hip over right. Maybe look under the left armpit. And gently release the foot down. And step your left foot between your hands. Turn over your shoulders so your feet are about 4 feet apart. Toes are slightly in, heels are slightly out. Walk your hands underneath your chest. Plant your left hand and then reach your right arm up for a twist. Try to keep the pelvis level. And then replace your left hand with your right hand and reach your left hand high. Release both hands down. Bend into both knees a lot. And then lift the hips, straighten the legs, torso towards your legs. We'll do that again. Bend the knees a lot. And then lift the hips, straighten the legs. One more time. Now take your hands around your legs and pull your torso towards your legs. Let your head release. Shake it out, yes and no. Good. Release your hands down. Toe, heel your feet together, or about hip distance apart. And then roll up. Stack one vertebra at a time. Head will come up very last. And then roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Back and down. Good. Bend into your knees. Feel your weight sinking into your feet, grounding you down. And then reach long through the top of your head. Straighten your legs. Tailbone down. Inhale, reach your hands up overhead. Palms pressed together. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Feel free to close your eyes here and find your center point. And ask yourself what kind of energy that you would like to bring into your day today. Take a deep breath into that thought. Deep breath out. And thank you guys for joining me.